Hey guys, so I had a little bit of leftover resin yesterday. So I took what was left from when we made the little necklace gems and I poured it in the bottom of a coaster. It didn't quite fill up because this cavity is empty, but I still did the beach theme. So now what I'm going to do is make more of the dark blue to fill in this section, but I think this little raised thing may give it like a 3D effect. And this is this dark blue here was kind of transparent, so I'm going to make this dark blue a little darker so it's not as transparent, and go all of this and then fill in all the way to the sand line. That way you get that darker color behind the white and the other blue. And then I'm going to add sand here till it fills up the resin coaster section, and we're going to make a coaster. So we're going to scoot that to the side. I've pre-mixed my resin. 50% hardener, 50% resin. Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. So it is all nice and mixed up for us here. I'm just gonna put some in here for the blue. And some in here for the beach. Nowhere near as much as what I'm doing for the blue. And then I'm going to set the clear back here. Okay, so we're going to mix these up. You put about 1/10 of your additive to your resin. And the beach is the Pearl Copper Gold from Arteza. It is a metallic. Okay, so we're going to mix up the beach color first. Make sure get the edges and the bottom really good. Okay, and we'll mix in the blue. Now the blue's still a little transparent. It's still actually very transparent, but I think this blue is actually transparent. I think that's what the little square means. So I'm just going to add a dab more because I did have a lot of resin in here. Like literally just a dot. Like a tiny teardrop. Same thing, all the edges, the bottom. Okay, then we're gonna come over here. I'm actually gonna pour the beach first because I want to make sure that the blue doesn't go onto the beach. So we're gonna pour that part first. Give it a couple more stirs. And it's okay if it goes over a little bit on where the water is, because I think that'll give it a good, if any of the white and the watercolor is transparent, I think it'll give it a little bit of background for it, of the sand, and make it look like it's actually water washing on the sand. Move that out of the way. There's still a little left, so I'll use that for something else. And then we're going to add the blue. Okay. And then we're going to torch it. I'm going to give it a second for some more bubbles to rise, and then we'll torch it again. Okay. I'm going to push it over to the side very slightly so that it can kind of sit. And I'll torch it again in a little bit. And I've got a little bit of those colors left, and then I've got some clear left. So I think I might have enough to do a square ashtray. I haven't done one before. This will be my first with this mold. It's a little smaller than the other ashtray mold, so it shouldn't take as much resin. And I just have to decide what color to add to my clear. Okay, so I've got blue and copper. How about we try something interesting that I haven't got to try yet? So I ordered these glow-in-the-dark mica powders from Wish. And so there's a bunch of colors, including a neutral that's supposed to dry clear. But they have some really cute blues in here. So I think I'll take the darker of the two blues. And these go a long way. I need to get little pouches to store them in though, because once I open this, I'm going to have to keep it upright. But of course you use 1/10 powder to your resin. I'm actually probably going to do a little less than that just to be safe. Okay, so I'm going to mix that first, and then we'll see if I need to add a little bit more. This is my first time ever using any mica powders. So, and these are glow, so maybe it'll make a really cool glow-in-the-dark ashtray. It still looks pretty clear. Like it looks blue in the cup, so it should be blue in here. So I think we should be okay. I'm gonna set that somewhere where I won't tilt for right now. And I think we'll do this light blue over here, and I think I'll tilt it this way. And just hold it there and not put any more right now. I think I want it tilted this way. Let's see if I do it like that, so you guys can still see. And I'm going to add the dark blue. Okay. Okay, so there's not quite enough, so I'm going to have to mix some more. But I just want to kind of maneuver the colors together. And then I guess I'll just make some clear to put on the bottom or something. There we go. That looks gorgeous. Okay. So now I'm going to move these. Let me get these sticks out of the way. So it goes down. I'll grab another cup. Slide this up. I need to torch this again real quick. Torch this for the first time. Okay, I'm going to mix up a little bit more resin to fill the rest of this up. And then we'll have to torch both again. And then we'll just kind of let them sit. I shouldn't need much more. Okay, need to move these paints out of the way. A stir stick. I'm going to add a little bit more of the blue pigment. Hopefully it works really well and this glows in the dark, because that would just be awesome. A glow in the dark ashtray. Okay, I'm going to torch this. The reason I'm mixing it like this is because this piece in the center is the bottom part, and on the last one I didn't mix the colors into the center, so the center was almost completely clear, and I don't want that this time. I want the colors to actually show on the center part. Okay, so that was the side. Okay, and I'm going to torch these every 20 to 30 minutes just to make sure all the bubbles that rise pop, and then we'll come back in a few days and see what they look like and take them out of their shells. So I hope you guys enjoyed this.